Guys, I'm back again with another video, and today let's just check out Cyberpunk on 1080p, ray tracing on and off, and DLSS on and off, all the good stuff. So yeah, let's just straight get into it. It's on 1080p. Graphics, let's just start off from ultra and then work our way down to low. Ultra, ray tracing ultra, no DLSS for now. So everything is maxed out. No path tracing, obviously. Okay, so apply. And let's just start counting the FPS. We're getting 30 FPS in this area. With everything maxed out. Why does the car look so ugly here? I don't know. Can you guys see that? It's like some extra glow or something on the top of the car. It looks so ugly. It looks a little bit rusty or something. But yeah, we're getting like 26 FPS. Almost 30 FPS. Just not bad. Alright. DLSS quality, here we go. So DLSS quality, we're getting 45 FPS. Everything maxed out. That was a bad turn right there. Almost close to 40 and between 45 FPS. With DLSS quality. And I just killed that guy, okay. Of course it's gonna vary from place to place. But it's like much more playable than it was on 1440p. Obviously. Right, let's see on balanced in 50s. Still dips from 50s here and there. It's not 35 in this area. Okay. Pretty weird if you ask me. So inside the city is like between 35 to 45. You're not gonna get a constant FPS inside the city. Unfortunately, on ultra settings, we're dropping into the 20s. Are you kidding me? Alright, that's about it for balanced. Let's just go straight to ultra performance. Still getting 40s. It looks so bad. Yep. The graphics looks really terrible. So much ghosting going on and it looks so blurry. Yep. I would never recommend playing the game like this on 1080p. Ultra performance looks so bad. Alright, that should be enough for ultra. Now let's just try turning off DLSS. DLSS and ray tracing and see how it is. So we are getting 55s without any ray tracing on ultra settings. Alright, much more playable now. Especially in like these areas, it's just much more smooth. And we are able to get 660s on ultra settings. Really playable experience right here. Alright, so let's try going back. Let's just try on DLSS quality. 80s. I like that. I like to see them 80s. You know what? I'll just play the game like this. No ray tracing on ultra settings with the DLSS quality. Much better. Let's just try going inside the city and see how it is. See, right there is like 36 now. Like, it's crazy. 45. Am I still in combat? Like, how am I still in combat? The incident happened like 2 hours ago and they're still trying to shoot me and shit. Like, come on, bro. What are you trying to do? Come on, they just shot off the backside of the car. I'm gonna have to switch the cars pretty soon. Yeah, like getting like 70s to 60s. Really nice. Can I find another car here somewhere? That is police. Alright. I don't think I need to go to balance settings or anything. It's just gonna be 60 FPS pretty much all the time. So that is ultra settings. Now let's just try on high. And turn on ray tracing. And go with ultra, okay. Alright. Getting 30 FPS. Did it make any difference though? I don't think so. It was pretty much the same on ultra as well, with the ray tracing turned on. So it doesn't make any huge difference, it's just the same. Maybe if I turn down the lighting settings, it should give us a little bit more FPS, but I don't think it's gonna be huge. If it's medium, yeah, we got like 2 or 3 FPS more, but that's it. Pretty much the same. Nothing crazy here. Okay, now let's just try out DLSS. Oh, I forgot to turn off motion blur. DLSS quality, let's see. 50 FPS with ray tracing on. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, still, but in order to get like 60 FPS experience, I had to go down. I have to like completely turn off ray tracing, I believe, to get like a 60 FPS experience with this card. Maybe it also could be my CPU that's bottlenecking right now. Alright, let's try balanced. 52 FPS, about the same. Dropping down into the 40s, 50, 51, 52. It's gonna drop a little bit down here inside the city area. 37. Alright. Move! These people. Is that police? I think so. Alright. Let's just try ultra performance now. That looks absolutely terrible. If you just look at that bridge, those legs on the bridge, they look like absolutely terrible. I would not ever play a game like this at all, unless it's like absolutely necessary. But on a 2080, nah. Even if I just sacrifice a couple of FPS, it should look at least good enough, right? So ultra performance just makes your game totally crappy. Takes away all the details and it's just so bad. It's kind of like straining to my eyes right now. Alright, so that's about the performance with the ray tracing turned on. Now I'll just turn it off and see how it is. Turn it off and then turn off ray tracing. 60. Okay, I like to see that. 65. Of course it's gonna drop from 60s if you go into the city. Already dropping from 60s here. 40s. 50s. Yeah, it's like going back and forth from 45s to 60 and then going back again to 40s. Like, it's not consistent at all. Right here we're getting like 40 FPS. Now it's just jump to 50s, like inconsistent. Every time you go into like an intensive area with a lot of lighting, it's gonna like dip a lot. Can't do much about that. Alright, let's just turn down settings now. So that is without any DLSS. Now let's just try quality. 70s. Pretty sweet. 77. Yeah, I really like that. 80s. You can actually feel the difference. Right there it just dropped to 40s. And I could like really feel the difference of that dip. Okay, so that is DLSS quality. Let's just try balanced. 66, 56, 57. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, it still jumps from back and forth from anywhere from 40s to 80s. Oh, now it's reaching 90s. Nice. Bro, watch where you going, bro. Oh, this is a nice car. Can I take it though? I think it's time to switch cars. Reject. I don't have time for you, bro. It's a cool car. Where did the other car go? It just disappeared? That was weird. I'm getting 90 FPS here. Oh my god, it's so hard to brake with this thing. Yeah, this car is kind of terrible when it comes to handling. The other one was much better. Again, dipping down into the 40s. At least it's like, average is like 55s, 60s. Compared to the previous, it was like 50s. Now the average is at 67, so. Yo, why is this so hard to control? Got ultra performance. Yep. It looks so bad again. All the soft edges and everything, so right there it dropped a tremendous amount of FPS. Let's just try going in here and then see how bad it drops into this area with a lot of lights. 47s. Ooh, that's a big drop right there. Okay, so when you're walking with the crowd, it just drops a lot of FPS. I mean, it's understandable. It's just a lot of stuff going on and a lot of people walking through and lights everywhere, so makes sense. Like right here, we're getting like 40s. Alright, let's just try going to medium. We go to medium, turn everything off, turn off motion blur, turn on ray tracing, apply. 30 FPS. 30 FPS in this crowded area with the ray tracing on. It is really terrible. Now it's dropping down from 30s. Like right here is like dropping into the 25s, mid 20s. So in this crowded area, it's just gonna drop a lot if you have ray tracing turned on. 29. Yeah, this is not playable now. This is really getting bad. Alright, let's just try dlss quality. Should be able to get at least 5 or 6 FPS improvement. Now it's getting like 35. 40 FPS. Not terrible. But this is medium on 1080p. Seems like this area is the most intensive out of everything else in this game. Alright. I'll go to balanced. Still about the same performance, 30 to 40 FPS. Ooh. 30 FPS. I mean, you can see the reflections. It doesn't look that good on medium, isn't it? It looks so blurred out. I mean, it is what it is. To play this game like properly with ray tracing turned on, you need at least a 4070 Ti on 60 FPS, I believe. So yeah, the 2080 is not going to cut it anymore. I mean, it's playable, it's not like terrible, but it's not an ideal performance that you expect from a card like this. Alright, let's just try ultra performance now. 44. Still gonna drop from 40s. Oh my god, looks like, look at all the textures and all that. It's just so blurry, so washed out type shit. Yep. Not gonna play this game like this anyways. Okay, now let's just try without any DLSS, I mean in ray tracing. Go back to native and no ray tracing. Apply that. Getting 47, 45 FPS. Still kind of intensive without any ray tracing. 42. Oh my god, I just got hit by the car. These guys are brutal. Yeah, it's still like, still messy. You can see that frame time graph going crazy right there. Not getting a big jump in performance, even without ray tracing. Okay, now let's just try with DLSS on. 50s, 40s, 35. I mean, this area has like a lot of lights going on, so that's why it's dropping a lot from here. If you go out into the roads and the streets, if you start driving, pretty sure it's gonna drop from, I mean, it's gonna go up to 60s or 90s. Alright, now let's try balanced. 55. I don't even know where I parked the car. I believe it's gonna be despawned. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. Is it here? Oh, there it is. Still there. Yo, did you see the... Look at the shadows. My head is like an egg, separated from the body. It's like that Rayman games from Ubisoft. It's kind of funny. Let's try going out of the city again and see how it is. My god, why is this car so trash? It's hard to control this car. Oh, it's turning into nighttime. I think during night it's gonna be more intensive with all the lights. Not terrible. Alright, let's try. I'm not even gonna go for ultra performance, it's just not gonna be looking that good. So let's just leave it at that and go to low settings. And on low settings, I'm not even gonna turn on ray tracing. Let it be like that without any upscaling at the moment. Okay, I'm getting 60 FPS. Wait, what? Getting 80, 90, 100 FPS. Nice. Let's see if it's gonna be the same inside that intensive area. What's going on over here though? Some gang activity, I believe. This guy is dead. Alright, I'm just gonna scavenge these people and just... Yo, what the hell did I do to this guy? Leave me alone, dude. Alright then, let's just fight. These guys are like high levels or something. And I'm dead. Flatlined. Okay. So if you're able to get like 100 FPS, which is pretty good. Still it drops from 60s like it's crazy. Just park the car here and then try going to that area and see how it is. I'm at some DLSS quality. 45. Getting 45 FPS on low DLSS quality inside this area, which is not the best. 50s, 40s again, 50s on DLSS balanced, 30s. Like if you just turn the mouse around, it's gonna be like so fluctuating. That frame time graph is just horrible all throughout. Like, damn, this is dropping into the 20s now. If you try to like run through this, it's gonna be like so bad. See that? Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna go for it. Ultra performance on low settings. Can it hold 30 FPS? Nope. I mean, I don't know why it's doing like this. Maybe it's the CPU that's holding the card down, but I'm not going to be able to get 60 FPS constant performance on this card, even on low settings with DLSS performance. Such a sad sight to see. I was really hoping like I could be able to get 60 FPS on low settings though. That's not the case. I mean, you can achieve 60 FPS if you're like outside the city just roaming around in the car, but not in this area. Okay, out of curiosity, let me just try. Let me just try with everything maxed out. Ray tracing ultra, getting 24 FPS. Doesn't make no sense. We're able to get like what, 15 FPS difference without ray tracing and on all low settings. And with the ray tracing turned on and on ultra settings, we're getting only like 15 FPS less. That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, this is bad. This is really bad. Can't feel the lag when you move around the mouse. It's so delayed. Alright, I'll just stop it on this. Not gonna be able to get a 60 FPS constant performance on a 2080 Ti with these settings. Unfortunately, maybe if you have like a better CPU, you should be able to get a little bit more performance out of this. But alright guys, so that'll be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.